Rants with Dez, aka Dez Rant. Happy Wednesday through Tuesday, evening, night, morning, and afternoon. The fact is, I was planning to go live on Sunday, but ended up being busy. Last night ended up being busy. So I'm like, screw it, we're going back to back lives tonight and tomorrow night. So tomorrow night, first and foremost, for those that actually watched the Friday night fun time with the garlic thing, apple cider vinegar, garlic. That was disgusting. Number one, about an hour later, after the fact, I ended up having to throw up, which I had a feeling that was going to end up happening. But it was an end of an era. No, I'm no longer to share with that damn bottle anymore. So it's no longer. The apple cider vinegar was horseshit. I got a garlic on here. I'm looking at the garlic right now. I was like, bloody hell, that's my 500 subscriber person, thing I gotta work forward to. But the apple cider vinegar thing was horseshit, and I did end up throwing up from it, but it is what it is. And I was like, I'm not gonna stay on for a whole hour to see if I have to end up actually having to do that. So tomorrow night, I want to talk about the shit that's actually been happening here in Minnesota. Minnesota. Can you believe it, Minnesota? Hopefully I can get North actually on tomorrow night. We might do a little thing to see if it actually works on my phone. At the end of the day, it sucks because with Governor Waltz and the senator and her husband, and there was another shooting that same weekend by the same person. At the end of the day, those people, RIP for the ones that died, and for those ones that are still in the hospital. Keep fighting. The fact is, I know plenty, but at the same time, I don't want to go talk about it right now, especially if I can get somebody else on here that'll actually help me with some certain things. Actually, it's a lot easier if you have actually a conversation. So tomorrow night, whether it's myself or with North, that's the plan. 8:30ish Central Time. Actually, we'll say between 8 and 8:30. Because that's the easy way to do it. But that tomorrow night, we will be talking about that plus other stuff because I haven't had North on here for a beat. And it's time to actually have North on if I can. I got to figure out the damn laptop. I really have to figure out the damn laptop. So, let's get to the topic at hand. So this past week, and of course everybody knows, it was the No Kings Day. And also Trump had a beautiful, quite frankly, the best military parade ever. I would never say it. People, quite frankly, they tell me. Before we get to the military thing, because that'll be the main thing, Trump actually had a message to these asshats after they actually failed miserably. And I saw so many stupid videos. There was a stand where she had a Trump doll. And what she was doing was, for 5 cents, you could beat the shit out of this whole damn thing. And it was an older guy. I guess he's 80s or senile. 80s and senile. Bad boy, bad boy. What you gonna do? It was so pathetic. It was actually hilarious. There was a chair where he bashed Trump's skull, and I'm pretty sure you've all seen it by now. If you got social media, you've seen that freaking clip. It was, what was it, $10? Was it $10 or 10 cents? Was it 10 cents? It could have been 10 cents. I thought when I saw it, it said 5 cents. My bad. The fact is, it was so stupid and retarded. It's like, why? Why are people this silly? But I want to actually, before we continue on with the No Kings thing, I love Trump's message after the fact. The first part is all caps. I'll try my best. I need some water to actually lubricate the voice. Okay, here we go. A huge thank you to all the No Kings protesters yesterday. I was concerned a king was trying to take my place. But thanks to your tireless efforts, I am still your president. Great job. Great job. I would never say it. People, they would tell me, great job. God, Trump is the man we need right now because he's such an awesome ass. But he's our ass as the president of the United States. You know, if you would come up to me and say, "Hey, Des, you're an asshole," I was like, "All right, thank you, Mr. President. Can I have another?" That's what I would do. You know why? He is saving us. Mm. And we will. I'm thinking we'll be talking more about the Iran thing tomorrow night. I never really mentioned that at all. Because I'm not sure where his stance is, what's going to actually happen. The fact is, thank you. This is one of those things. Is a great flag, the fact is, at the end of the day, there's a lot of stuff to talk about right now. But I always want to talk about this weekend's events. You had all these people that are like abortion, women's choices, women's rights, and the fact is, at the end of the day, a person that I know, I'm not gonna, out the person. He's like, Trump's gonna go to jail after this whole thing is done because he's not legally able to actually send the Marines over there. So I used AI. I looked it up on AI, and if AI says it, AI is liberal. Let's be honest. I was like, AI, can the president of the United States actually send the Marines over to an area that needs it? And I will actually, I did a, whatever it's called, a thing on there. I will actually post it actually on my page so you guys can see what AI actually said. In certain I hate big words. Certain areas, they can actually do that. This is one of those things where there's an insurrection. Yes, that's an insurrection, what they're doing. Trump can legitimately send anybody over that he has to. So I'm going to be showing it to my my person that I'm going to show it to because he was going at me like, he's a dictator. You can't do that. AI, a liberal thing, identity on here said the president of the United States can. Oh, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. The fact is, at the end of the day, these fascist douchebags on the left, that's what these people are. They don't understand the whole concept. I think it's awesome. We're winning one step at a time. So the No Kings thing, big flop. Of course, they actually had a pinata, which they were swinging at. Now, if they would have had actually $100 bills coming out of the pinata, it would have made sense because, Trump's a millionaire. I'm not sure if they had anything because, of course, they never showed that far because they want to show him lose a limb. At least what I saw. The fact is, these silly people, remember the first term, they would go in the woods and they would scream to the skies. They would actually take sticks and hit the trees. You got the one famous one, no! These people have just gotten stupider and stupider. They've gotten batshit crazily retarded. And like I said, whenever I say retarded, I'm not talking about special needs people. Those people are smarter than liberals are. Liberals are evil. Liberals they're demonic. They're retarded. Special needs people, the only reason why I always got to say this is because people will say, especially for YouTube purposes, making sure that YouTube does not actually put me down because I'm saying retarded all the time. But I'm not saying it in a way that they want me to, because they want me to say the special needs people. I'm talking about liberals. They are the specialist, retarded people on God's green earth. And it's usually white folk that are the worst. And in the end, white suburban women on average. That's the sad part about it. I don't know why that actually is. Comment below. Why is it the white suburban women? Is it because they're sitting at the house watching The View in the mornings, get in their clucks with the View? I don't know. People tell me. Quite frankly, I would say it's probably The View. Watching too much CNN, MSNBC, they're evil people. Evil, quite frankly. They don't have your best interest. I would never say. People, quite frankly, tell me. My eyes are only open when I'm trying to be serious. I just think it's funny. The fact is, we have come to this point right now in this country of ours where these asshats have this whole No Kings thing when Trump is not a dictator. They even actually had a rally in a country where there were actually the king for No King's Day. You can't make this stuff up anymore. This is batshit crazy stupid for even the left. They don't do the research. And I sad person, I didn't do my research on which country it was either, which is pretty sad because it was only one country that did it. But if you guys know what it was, please comment below because I'm not sure which one it is. But I want to go from that one, which was basically throughout the whole country, piss poor turnouts, to the great, beautiful military parade celebrating 250 years. Plus, it happens to be on the same day as Trump's birthday. Great celebration. It cost $45 million. And the left's going batshit crazy because, you know what? How dare Trump spend that money? Hey, asshats on the left. You spending all this money in other countries for, like, abortions and whatnot. Like, for, like, transgender bullshit and other stuff. I just have a sheet of paper. I'm just going by what I remember hearing by what the left has actually done, especially under Joe Biden's administration. What I find funny at the end, the left is always going to hate Trump. They're always going to hate you, the real Americans out there. That is the sad part about it. You guys don't mean shit to them. I mean, the only time they really talk about, like, racism especially is during election season. These pricks, they're getting their money up. They know where to put the money in the stock market. They know, because they have people on the inside. The fact is, at the end of the day, $45 million that Trump put on for this military thing to celebrate the military, which they deserve being celebrated. 250 years of kicking ass and taking names. Why can't you celebrate that? Why can't you celebrate that? And they were not going like this. They were waving at the people, having a good time. Trump was having a good time. You can see that. And the fact is, the media always portrays that there was not that many people that prayed. I got to get to the point where I can actually show, like, videos and stuff. I'm not there yet. Hopefully, once Eddie comes back, aka this fall, we will get more better. That's a legit word, right? More better at this. I don't say it, quite frankly, when people tell me. So we can actually show the videos and stuff. Like I said, until the end of summer, I could call this still a new channel. But after that, it's going to be like a year and a half. And by the way, I just love the fact that we've gained so many people actually subscribing to this channel. It's one of those things where we appreciate it. This is supposed to be a comedy show that actually talks about certain news. And I like to think I bring a little comedy. I would never say it. People tell me. Yeah, I got to maybe stop doing Trump quite as much. But that's my my go-to. I would never say it. I can't help it. It's just there. I think I'm done for right now. I'm sure if I can get North on tomorrow night, we'll talk more about this tomorrow night, actually, to be honest. Because there is so much more. I just only saw so many videos of it, and there's probably so many more that are actually out there that I missed. These lunatics on the left, make sure they live through infamy of actually being the dumbasses that they really are. Make sure at the end of the day that these asshats on the left, what's the best way to put it? Go down in history as the losers and the suckers. The losers and the suckers. Because the only way we're going to win in history is if we show the world, the future generations, of how crazy that the left really was during this time period. The fact is, at the end of the day, the left was never this crazy for a long time. They were slowly getting crazy. But to get this crazy this fast to where they are right now, that takes something special. It takes TDS. And I don't know why they hate Trump with such a passion. The first administration, other than the China virus, there was more money in their pockets. During this first administration, the borders were getting secured. Under Joe Biden, That's where you had all these illegals, and they're all pissed off because they're trying to deport them. You can't make this stuff up anymore. ICE, you guys are heroes. Keep doing what you're doing. No King's Day. Trump's not a king. He's the president. Let's remember that. The fact that so many people have fallen for the whole rigmarole that actually is that Trump thinks he's a dictator. He's only said on day one he'd be the dictator, taking down all of Joe Biden's bullshit that he took down on Trump the first time. Let's not forget that. But the left is like, oh, he said he's going to be a dictator on number one, day number one. You got to love these people. They're insane. And if you're friends with them, beware. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer because these people are not on your side. Hell, when I was talking to him, I thought he was going to take a swing at me because he was actually, because I was like, I'm watching these all these riots and shit, and I thought he was going to take a swing at me, but he never did. So we got a win-win on that one. But I think I got everything I needed out. Just wanted to get out. Like I said, I'm going to try to get North on tomorrow night. We might do a practice run tonight to see if I can't get him on here. And then we will know for tomorrow night. Because North and I have not gone live, actually, whether it's on here or on Instagram, in a long time. So we have a lot of catching up to do. So, like I said, we might do it as a pre-run, see what actually happens. If we do, we might stay on for a few minutes. But I think that's all I got. Once again, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Till next time, peace out, and like always, happy holidays.